Hi you guys, so it is Friday, November 22nd, so today I'm getting induced. I called the hospital labor and delivery at 5:30 and they didn't have me on the schedule for today, so that's pretty annoying. So they told me to call back at 7:30. It's like 45 minutes away from that right now. I think they might have not had me on the schedule because originally it was scheduled for Sunday, and then like right after the nurse called to do that, I told her if they could change it to Friday, and then she called back and did it. And like at my doctor's office and stuff, they had me scheduled for my induction today, so hopefully everything goes okay. Hopefully it's fine, because yeah. I went to my appointment yesterday and they didn't do the Foley catheter like I was talking about in my pregnancy vlog, because I'm already at a 2. Like, I had progressed to 2 centimeters dilated yesterday, so they didn't want to do the Foley catheter because I guess it's not that effective if you at least have already started dilating a little bit. Let me switch hands. So I'm up. I've been up since 5:30 since I called, because I'm like, I don't know, I actually got pretty decent sleep last night, which is surprising because I was up, I woke up at like noon yesterday, so I probably got about at least 5 hours of sleep, so that's good. And right now I'm feeling really nauseous. It might be because I'm nervous, but it might be because I had chocolate milk. I think it's because I'm nervous though, and so I have a pretty bad stomach ache right now. So I think I'm gonna shower, and I'm just basically waiting to call in at 7:30, and I hope that that means I can go in. I'm kind of nervous. Like, I hope, because basically I called in at 5:30 to potentially go in at 6:30, so I'm calling in at 7:30 to potentially go in at 8:30. So wish me luck. Of course you'll be updated. So yeah. It's 7:30 now, and I took a shower and stuff. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm drinking some tea to hopefully continue to help me feel better, maybe get me a little more hydrated. I called the labor and delivery again at 7:30, and they're like, oh, you thought you were being induced today, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, it's scheduled. They said it was scheduled yesterday. I went in yesterday, yada yada yada. So now I'm waiting for a call back from her, a nurse or secretary there, I'm not sure. She said she was gonna call the doctor and then call me back. We're at the hospital. We finally were able to come to the hospital, so now I just have my thingy thing. I have Pitocin, and I think it's just water. I'm not sure what the other one is. And we're just hanging out, watching TV. Nothing's happening. Well, my water got broken, so it's like leaking out, and then I don't know, I guess I should be getting contractions pretty soon because the Pitocin. So yep, that's the update. I'm here, still laying here watching How I Met Your Mother. They upped my Pitocin, and I just had 2 contractions that were at 12s, and that's pretty painful. Wasn't unbearable, but pretty painful. So yeah, just chilling. Andrew went to get some food. I'm so hungry, but I don't think I can eat. I have water, ice water, but that's it. Okay, so it's like 2, almost 3, I think, and I was having really bad contractions, like 12, level 12 or whatever it's supposed to be called. So originally they gave me like some sort of pain reliever in my IV and it didn't help. And then, so I got an epidural and it feels good. It feels so heavy, like my legs and my feet and my belly. But I'm having like contractions at 6 every minute or so right now, I think. Yeah, like 6 or 7 every minute or so. So that's good. I'm just relaxing. But man, those contractions were hurting so bad. So bad. I was like yelling and everything. Because I could not handle it. But I'm glad I got the epidural because I don't know how people do it with that one. So now we're just relaxing. Andrew's bored. And just kind of relaxing.
This thing holds you up. Look at it.
I don't know.
Look. It's got your leg mount right there.
We're evaluating the stirrups. The things you do when you've been at the hospital for 10 hours. So, I'm laying on my side now because they want to keep track of his heart rate, or I guess if I'm inclined or whatever, it kind of makes his heart rate not as good because he gets a little more squished. So, we're just still hanging out. It's 4, almost 5. I'm dilated to a 7, so that's good. I've been having steady, good contractions. Right? What levels?
8.
Like around 8. I was having some 12 and 10 for a while. I got some blackberry ice to chew on, but can't really chew on it because I'm laying like almost flat and I don't want to choke. So I'm pretty freaking hungry. Yeah, that's about it. They drained my bladder, so good thing I couldn't feel that. And Ben and Amy and Lainey came to visit. I should have filmed, but I forgot. So, but they'll be back, I'm sure, when Royce gets here. Hey guys, sorry I haven't vlogged since yesterday. So we have some footage though of the bath, right? Of his first bath. So he was born at 8:15 last night, which was the 22nd. Labor, I mean, like, I think the last update I did, I was dilated to a 7. I dilated to a 10 pretty fast. So I was ready to push pretty fast after they checked me and I was a 7. So, but we had to keep, like, it was kind of scary because the nurses had a shift change, and then the nurse literally came in, said, you know, hi, this is my name, whatever, and put the oxygen mask on me. So that was kind of a new experience for me. I never had that before. Then we were like pushing. I was pushing on my back for a little while. Then we would take breaks because his heart rate would drop and his oxygen level. So that's why I had the oxygen mask on. And then I would push from each side, like laying. Anywho, sorry about that. The clothes I was wearing yesterday to the hospital, we accidentally left in the labor and delivery room, and they're still trying to look for them. They've been like looking for them this morning. I didn't realize that they were actually missing until I was looking through my hospital bag for Royce's outfit for going home anyway. So they're still looking for it. So hopefully they find it, because that's like a hoodie from high school. Pushing was kind of crazy because they had me on all fours at one point. They had me all different ways trying to push. Eventually I pushed the most successfully on my back. I probably pushed for like an hour and a half, I would say, or I think that's what is kind of around there. It was pretty painful. Well, it was okay. Like, it was a lot of pressure, and then towards the end I started freaking out a little bit because it was hurting, and you know, you're pushing the head out and the shoulders, and that's the biggest part of him. So it was pretty painful, and I did have to have a episiotomy. I don't know how many stitches are down there. I haven't looked, but it took him, you know, it took him a little bit to stitch me up. Either he was being like super careful with it, or there's actually quite a bit down there, but I'm not too sore or in too much pain. So I don't think I have very many stitches. But it was funny because, you know, I was pushing, like after I had crowned, the baby had crowned, then they bring the actual doctor in to finish it up. So he told me, sorry, I think I'm shaky. He told me that he was going to cut me, and I told him, like, don't tell me that, because that was kind of freaked me out. But of course I didn't feel it because I still had my epidural, but I was like, what the heck, don't tell me that. So, anywho, but he was born, and he was 8 pounds 1 ounce, which is surprisingly big because I had been measuring small up until then. Like, I was measuring 38 weeks, at 39 weeks, and 40 weeks, and come to find out he's 8 pounds and 21 inches long, so he's good size. I'm glad I was induced when I was, or else he might have ended up, he would have ended up bigger than he was, so. And I was surprised how big he was. Anywho. So yeah, and so that's the story. I can do like a whole labor and delivery story video maybe in the future, but he's done really good. He's getting the hang of breastfeeding, which I'm glad, because the first time I tried it last night, he kept getting his tongue in the way. So now he can actually, like, I breastfed for 30 minutes this morning. That's quite a long time. But I guess I'll show you. Oh, I'm pretty sore. I guess I'll show you him. He's just sleeping. He just, you know, he's a newborn. So he's just sleeping away in his little swaddle contraption. Oh, don't do that face on the video. So he's super duper cute. And it was pretty crazy. Say hi. Say hi. So now it's Saturday and we slept. I didn't sleep too much last night, honestly. I mainly only slept when the nurse took him, because around like 1-ish she asked me if I guess like his feet were cold, so she asked me if I wanted to do skin to skin, or if I wanted her to take him for a little while. I'm like, go ahead and take him, because I was trying to sleep anyway. And so she kept him till about 5-ish, so that's some good sleep, because I get kind of paranoid because he makes a lot of little noises. So anywho, that's the update. We're here at the hospital. We have to stay until 8 tonight, so you'll see more of the hospital. But yeah, that's the update. Sorry I didn't film last night. I was just so exhausted, and we're having visitors and stuff, so.